Hello learners, welcome to our next virtual learning for the day. I hope you are all doing well. Today we have integrated science for basic 6 and our strand is introduction to integrated science and our sub-strand is science and technology. We also have the learning objective that will help us to understand some few things in this lesson. One says, explain what is meant by the term science. Distinguish between science and technology. And also explain how science and technology affect society. Now let us look at our starter for the day. We have science, technology, knowledge, and understanding. Right? Now, I want to ask you this question before we continue our lesson for the day. Why do we study science? Because science is part of our subjects which we study day by day. Why do we study science? In school and even at home. The answer to that question is that now looking at our surrounding, that we have some physical features or some natural thing that exists in the universe. If you look at those things, they are natural things that are made by God, which sometimes we take a critical observation and we look at those things and then we thank God for His wonderful work that He has done. Now today we want to look at what is made by science and technology. Now, first of all, we want to know the definition of science. Now, what is science? Science is the result of humans' efforts to understand and explain the world around them through observation and experimentation. Through observation. So, we underline the first word, which is understanding, observation, and experimentation. So, while we study science in the classroom on various things, for example, how humans relate to the natural environment, right? And we also have scientists who come together as a group of people to study about nature. We also learn how human beings are created. How a man and a woman comes together to reproduce an offspring or a baby. We also learn how when we combine two chemicals, they react. It's also part of science. And we also learn about what the Earth and the other planets in our previous lesson. It's also part of science. So science is the efforts that the woman put together to understand certain things in our natural environments. Through so we first of all have to understand. Now to understand, we have to observe the thing. When we observe the thing critically, then we try to experience the thing. So that is why a teacher will teach you a particular subject about science. Let's say reproduction in science. Then it tells you how this reproduction comes about. I hope you understand it. So your observation of how the thing happens will now give you the proclivity to experience what you observe. Then you can understand. I hope you understand. Now let us move on to what you call technology. Now technology, we say, is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. Practical purposes. Now after observing the thing and experiencing what you observe and understand, you have to apply what you've learned. That is why when we've learned or we study something in science, we give you some of the things practically for you to experience or to do it on your own. This is what we call technology. Now when we put salt and water together, what do you think would happen? in few minutes, what will happen is that the salt will dissolve in the water, right? When we put gari and sand, what do you think will happen? What will happen is that there will be what? The gari will mix with the sand, but physically you observe that both of them are mixed together, but you can see the difference. I hope you understand that. So to apply what you observe, what you experience is what you call science, and the technology is what? Application. You might have to apply what you've learned. Now let us look at the examples, some few examples of science and technology. We say scientific knowledge is used to create new things. I hope you have television in your home. You have television in your home, you have radio, you have electricity, the use of mobile phone, and then what you call the use of computers for research works, and then car. We also use car. Now we use television. In our modern world, what happens is that we cannot travel from one place to another just to what? Make a research. Sometimes we see those things on television. They also teach us how to to go about it. We also have what you call radio. Most of the information that we receive comes from what? Radio. So we have to tune up to that radio station to hear what is happening around us and even around the world. We also use what? Electricity. It's part of what? Technology. Formerly, we do not have technology. We do not have electricity in our homes. But now we are enjoying electricity by what? Through what? New inventions, creating new things. We also have the use of mobile phone. Now, formerly, we do not have what? Mobile phone. So people travel from one place to another just to deliver a message. But today, if you want to communicate with somebody, even in America, US or Canada, it is very easy for you to do. Now we also have what? Computers. We also use computers in our labs for research and what? Studies. We also have what? Cars. Formerly, people trek from one place to another. But today, car will convey you from one place to another, as you normally do in the school. I hope you understand this. Now let us look at this, how science and technology affects society. How does it help us? That is what they are saying. One say it improves what? Health. It improves health. Now, gone are the days, our forefathers, they use a herb that is not prescribed. But today, if you are sick, you have to go to the hospital for the doctor to diagnose or to find out the kind of sickness in your body. We also use what you call clinical thermometer to what? To get the body temperature. I hope you understand this. Now let's move on to the next one. It improves what? Communication, yes. So now we have access to the internet, and we also have access to the mobile phone that we can communicate with people who are not with us, or even outside or abroad. Now the next one is it improves what? Agriculture. Now formerly, our forefathers, those who have gone ahead of us, some of the crops that they've grown on the field or in the farm, we have what? Crop diseases, which normally attack the crops that they do not do well on the field. But today we have we have pesticides, and we have different kinds of fertilizers that you can use in application of those farm crops so that the crops can do well. And the last one is it improves transportation. Now, people cannot travel from what? From one place to another without the use of car. Sometimes people travel by what? The sea. They want to use ships on the sea. They also use what you call what? The airplane in the air. We also use what? Cars, which convey us from one place to another. I hope you understand today's lesson. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Is it okay?